What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? See justice crack, guys! See justice crack! See justice crack! See justice crack! See justice crack! Justice, nothing will happen to you! Bring justice crack! Nothing will happen to justice crack! Look at justice crack! Look at justice crack! Look at justice crack! They want to take him to prison! They want to take him to prison! Justice! I don't care!
Okay, listen, pay attention, Akebula, and pay attention, my people. You see, even if your name is Justice, you will still find it difficult to find justice in a system like Nigeria that is still negotiating the true meaning of justice. Because in Nigeria, justice does not really have a definition. Justice in Nigeria is defined by the size of your pocket. Akebulan, pay attention. You see, for a long time now, I have been getting some messages in my DM. Tankraya, talk about Justice Clark. Talk about Justice Clark. I said, who is he? Until I saw a video this afternoon, Justice Clark. I tried to reconcile the both images that people have been sending to me with the images I saw this afternoon on social media. I could not reconcile because the young man has become a shadow of himself. He has lost all the weight he gained in the past years. But there's good news. I looked into his face, I saw him smiling. It means they broke his bone, but they did not break his spirit, because the ancestors still feed him with energy. Akebulan, pay attention. For those of us who are not in that part of the world that might want to know what actually happened, this young man spoke about how the Nigerian army were being treated, fed with something that is not befitting for soldiers facing insurgency in Nigeria. Ordinarily, you would be expecting that the military will applaud him for speaking out for them. But no. Do you know what happened? Irony met power. The system, the military, arrested him. When you check the video of what he spoke about, you applaud him. Because in all sincerity, that was care in its most honest form. That was a patriotic citizen looking out for the institution that protects his nation. You would have expected the military to applaud him. But no. He was arrested. The question becomes why? I will tell you why. Pay attention. You see, when you study many institutions in Nigeria, they lack one capacity that destroys everything. What is that capacity? They lack the capacity to differentiate between correction and confrontation. They lack what it takes to differentiate between correction and confrontation. And because they lack that, the intention upon which the video was made, which is for their upcare and for their welfare, becomes irrelevant. And so their last option resulted to what? False. Because if you look at what the young man said in the video that got him arrested, if you are a great thinker, you will know that that was not criticism. That was not even an attack. That was an advocacy. A man advocating for the institution that protects his nation. That was care in its honest form. A man that should be applauded and honored, because while people are thinking on how to party, he's thinking on how the system can fend way for the military in his country. But no, he was arrested. Why? The capacity to differentiate between correction and confrontation is not there. And so they resorted to force to arrest him. Nigeria, pay attention. The ancestors say I should tell you that what is happening to that young man, Justice Clark, is not just about him anymore. The system, the opus mundus, is sending a signal to you all. A signal is being sent, and if you don't pay attention, scrupulous attention and sedulous attention to details, you might miss it. What is the system saying? The system is saying, hey, I can beat you and tell you not to cry, and nothing will happen. You see, you need to understand that in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and even up to 90s in your country, voices of resistance were few. People like Fela Kuti in your country were speaking, and others were speaking through writing and poems and criticism on articles being published. But they could not do a lot because they could not reach a heterogeneous audience. They didn't have the capacity for speed as you have today in social media. But today, power has shifted. Every African, every Nigerian with a phone is a broadcaster. And once truth is spoken, truth travels faster than fear. So the system do not want that. So what does the system do? The system picks out one person, breaks him, but does not break him privately. They break him publicly for you all to see. Why? So that they will send a signal of what I call fear pandemic, so that you all will stop talking and start whispering. Akebulan, that is a fear propaganda they are trying to spread. You must not let them win Justice Crack. Because you all are standing on a trial. The entire Nigerian youth are all on trial on this. If they succeed, then silence will become power. And when silence becomes power, guess what happens? Oppression will no longer need permission. They will come for you all. And when they come for you all, because they won in this case, they will win the next. And they will win the next. Until speaking truth will now be a survival in Nigeria. Don't let them win. Don't let them win, Justice Crack. Don't let them win. Energize him by supporting him. Energize him, Nigeria. Come Wednesday. Support him. Akebulan, you must understand something very clear. The ancestors say I should tell you that this is not about rattles. This is not about revolution now. This is about finding justice for Justice Crack. Don't let any division come between you. Don't! It's about finding justice for Justice Crack. Please, don't let division come. This is about Ubuntu, Uhuru, and Igwebike. If you want that young man to be out of there, don't allow any distraction to come between you all now. Let the systems in Nigeria know that powerful institutions are not changed by powerful institutions. No, powerful institutions are changed when the people speak and speak in Ubuntu. Akebulan, let them know that even if you die, you will live again. Justice for Justice Crack. Akebulan, wisdom is the principle here. Justice for Justice Crack. Do not let them win. Stand in Ubuntu. Stand in Ubuntu.